I've cut out coffee during the week. I'm now just drinking coffee. I'm saving it for my weekends because I was getting reliant on coffee and caffeine. And I've also cut out soda ever since the new year. Usually I'm up here with my coffee, but I was getting caffeine headaches. You guys are gonna get to see me chug water this week. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This week we are going to be reading a bunch of romance books. So for this first week of February, I am trying to just read strictly romance books or some form of romance. I have a couple that are like a little bit darker or one that's more of like a stalker romance book. So I feel like it's going to be a very unique mixture of books and types of relationships that I'm going to be reading this week. But I'm very excited. I've been saving these books for February and it is finally the day before February currently. I am just ready to get into these. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me for the week. So it's gonna be a little week in my life vlog of me just reading romance books. First book up, I think I want to read Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I've been craving this book or wanting to read this for the longest time. It's also Lynn Painter, so I'm just so excited. She has a new release coming out soon that I really need to pre-order so I can get that in, but I am on a book buying ban, so I'm not allowed to buy anything until after March 20th, which is my birthday. So this is gonna help me get my fix of Lynn Painter until then. You might get some clips of me making comments on the books, or it might just be where I save all my comments for the end. I don't know. We're gonna see how this week goes. If I am like in the mood to talk, then I will talk to you guys. But if I am in a very antisocial mood where I don't want to talk to anyone, not even a camera, then sorry, you won't hear from me. All comes down to work. We'll see. We'll see if it's a good work week. So I finished Betting on You and I really enjoyed it. It was such a cute romance and I don't know why, for whatever reason, I thought it was a new adult romance. It was actually a young adult, but I'm not mad about it. It was really cute and I really love getting to see Charlie and Bailey's relationship and really their friendship. The whole book was just based on their friendship and I loved how they were like best friends the entire time and it was just so cute and heartfelt. I think I'm gonna give it probably like a 4.5 because, you know, the third act conflict just so stupid. But besides that, I did really enjoy the book and the story and Lynn Painter does it again. I am now starting Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is my first time reading a young adult book by her, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping it's good and it doesn't let me down. This book talks so much about chess. I understand it is literally about chess, but I know nothing about chess and I'm so confused. Anytime she's playing chess or explaining the different like moves and stuff, I'm just, no one is home up here. So it's the next day. I finished Check and Mate and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna rate this one a 4 stars just because, I don't know, it was supposed to be YA romance, but they talked about sex a lot in this book. Like to the point where I was just like, what? I'm sorry, but it just felt like any other of Ali Hazelwood's books except it was closed door. So that was the only big difference. It was still very, I don't know, vulgar if that's the right word, but I don't know, there were some scenes where it just felt like this is not YA, this is new adult, but it's fine. Still really enjoyed it. The romance was very sweet and a little cheesy in some areas, but it was still really cute. The beginning was a little bit slow for me getting into it because it was very chess heavy, which I know it's literally about chess. I know that. So it's a couple days later. I've been really bad at filming just because my brother and sister-in-law, my niece and nephew were all in town, so I've been hanging out with the fam, so I haven't really been keeping this updated. But I finished The Obsession. I think I ended up rating it a 3 stars just because I went into it really excited to read it, and I thought it was going to be a higher rating than that. However, it went in a direction that I wasn't really expecting. Not that that's a bad thing, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, it took me off guard, and I felt like the story, I mean, it was YA fiction, so I knew it wasn't going to be as scary I was thinking it would be because of You. I more so thought it was going to be kind of like funny in a way, but it wasn't really. I don't know. I'm not making a lot of sense, but I ended up giving 3. It was cool. You got dual point of view, so you got to see both the guy and the girl's perspective. I liked seeing the guy's perspective a lot because you got a lot of insight into him and the way he thinks, and it's kind of crazy seeing how much of a psychopath he was. That was fun to read about. I wasn't crazy about the girl character, and I don't know, I just have kind of just like meh feelings on it. Nothing too crazy. I did, however, start Never by Jessa Hastings. This is a Peter Pan retelling, and I'm enjoying it so far. I will say I don't think this is going to get a super high rating just because I do really like her writing, and I love how beautiful and descriptive it is. However, I feel like it's set in like the 1960s, and I know that life is just different in that time period, and like the way men and women view each other. I really don't like Peter Pan, like at all. Just the way he talks to her and talks down on her, it's just not my favorite. I am really liking Captain Hook's son's character though. I love him in this book, so I'm really excited to continue reading with this. I'm about 130 pages in, but I'm excited just to continue on and see where the story goes.